Good morning, guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Nick's Veggie Patch. It's a Monday morning and I was meant to come down here and do a little bit because I haven't been able to release a video over the weekend, and it's chucking it down with rain. The weather didn't look too bad when I left the house this morning, but as soon as I got down here, you knew the heavens were going to open up. And they have done. So at the moment I'm in the greenhouse. It looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything. I had loads of things I wanted to get done before work, so I was literally going to try and do it all this week, as I haven't been able to do a video over the weekend. But hopefully, if it holds off, guys, I will give you a video this week. I'm not sure when, but as you can see at the moment, the weather is stopping that. But I will come back to you guys in a bit. Okay, I've brought you guys into the greenhouse because there's lots of things that need going out at the moment. As you can see, I've got my sweet corn and my Halloween pumpkins at the back there. They will need going out. The sweet corn are looking really good at the moment, and I've done them in the root trainers there. I've also got chillis, I've got nasturtiums that need going out, I've got leeks, I've got beetroot tardy, which is a very good strong beetroot, good up against the frost. I've got carrots, I've got sweet peas, I've got cucumbers to repot on. So yeah, there's a lot happening here in the greenhouse, a lot to plant out, a lot to get done, and also loads more sowing to do because there's a load I haven't done. So I'm going to have a hectic weekend. I might even have to come down here in the week. Even though I'm working late night, I might have to come down here an hour or so before work, just to try and get a few jobs done. But yeah, that's the situation in the greenhouse. There's lots to go out before they get too leggy. Chilies, I've also got my giant leeks as well to find somewhere for them to go. Also to get my two fruit plants out, my blueberry and my raspberry, because I think the worst of the weather is over now, so I don't think we'll be getting much more icy conditions. So yeah, lots to carry on, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right guys, I've brought you in a polytunnel because I've got some melons to go out. I've already got a couple in this little raised bed, but I've got this variety of melon to go out for the wife because she likes melons. So I've made my whole 3 holes up ready, as you can see, and the melons are also a good size to plant out. So I'm just going to put them in this raised bed that I made up several months ago using scaffolding boards from a scaffolding company I got them from. And just lifting them slowly out of the pot like that. They've got a good root system. Just stop the camera from falling there. And as you can see, the last one's just about to go in. There we go guys, and I'll put one of the labels just here so we know what they are. Now as soon as they start to get bigger, what I will do is, like I've done with the green one there, or when they get firmer, I will put a green stick just to kind of hold them up. But yeah, as you can see guys, some wonderful melons. I can't pronounce the last name, but yeah, some wonderful melons planted. Hopefully they'll start coming up and then the missus can have some wonderful melon. Okay, good morning guys and girls. I've come down the plot today to do a few more bits and pieces as it's not raining today. So one of the first jobs I've done this morning is I've put a special spray on my giant cabbage because something's been eating it. It's a harmless spray, so it doesn't affect the wildlife, just stops all the things like caterpillars and the cabbage butterfly getting to your prized bits and pieces. And then I've mulched all the way around the cabbage inside, and what I've done also is I've sealed up either end, but I can still get in there because I've just spiked it along here. So yeah, the mulching's all done on that. I've sprayed it with a special harmless spray. Also what I'm going to do today is I'm going to plant out my sweet corn. Hopefully they'll go in this raised bed. So yeah, there's lots to be getting on this morning. I won't be down here for too long because I've got work this afternoon, and also if I get a chance I'll be earthing up, or I'll be covering over the potatoes, and we'll see what else we'll need doing, which will probably be over the weekend, or if I come down for a few hours extra for the rest of the week. But yeah, it's all looking good at the moment, so lots to be getting on with guys. So I'll get cracking on. Good afternoon guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Nick's Veggie Patch, coming to you from the allotment on a bank holiday Monday morning. I will be uploading the video for you wonderful guys and girls today, as for the last week or so I haven't had the opportunity to upload a video. So from last weekend I was so busy I couldn't upload a video, but I will be uploading one today, and I'll show you stuff that's been happening down on the plot, things that I haven't had chance to video, but things I can show you that have progressed, and also show you other bits and pieces today that needs to be done down here on the plot. So without further ado, I'll get cracking on guys, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right guys, I'm going to be potting on my Titan sunflowers today for our cabbage, giant cabbage and giant sunflower challenge. I've got 4 of them, so I've chosen obviously the 2 best ones, but I've also decided on the one I think will hopefully win me the competition. So I've gone for that one there out of the 4 of them, but I will put on the other 4, and I will also let the missus choose one of them, because she's gonna join in and see if she can grow her own giant sunflower. So I'll get cracking on and fill the tub I've earmarked for my one with a load of good compost. It's lovely and moist, this bag. I'll just bring it up here, make it easier. Just tip some in. nice moist compost in the tub. Then make a nice hole to fit the sunflower in. Gently ease it out of the tub. Got a really nice root system on it. Then plonk it down. Compost around it. And what I shall do is give it a drink of water, a little bit more compost, and we're ready to go. So that's my sunflower for the sunflower challenge, potted on, ready to go somewhere on the plot, and hopefully Dave, Mark, this is the winning sunflower. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm stood over by the fruit cage where today I'm going to put my missus two fruit trees in, which is a blueberry tree and a raspberry tree. So I'm just going to move some of this wood chip or wood bark that was put down, clear any of the stinging nettles and stuff in here, and then I'm going to plant, probably going to plant one here, one over in the corner there possibly, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And once I've done that, I'm going to give the whole plot a watering, and then I'm going to call it that for the day, because it's getting quite warm now. There is a small little breeze, but yeah, so once I've sorted this, I'm going to water the whole plot and then do a plot tour for you guys and then go from there. Right, as you can see, there is one raspberry tree or bush and one blueberry bush planted in. Now hopefully the last of the frosts have gone, so they should be okay now, but they've been in that pot, they have been flourishing, so this is just a fingers crossed hope to see what happens, but hopefully they will spring to life like the gooseberry bush has done. Whether it's this year or not, I'm not too fussed, but yeah, we'll see how they go, and hopefully we'll have maybe next year some raspberries, and then at some point, who knows, maybe have some blueberries. But as you can see, they've all been planted up in the fruit cage, and now it's just to wait and see how they get on. Right guys, I'm going to give you a plot tour now because I'm going to go home. It's too hot out here today. So as you can see, I'm at the greenhouse just to show you what's been happening in here. My mother-in-law gave us loads of tomato plants that she grows every year, so she's given us a load to get us going. I have planted some, they're slowly coming up, but we make use of what the mother-in-law has given us so far. All my chilli plants are coming up, they're doing really well at the moment. My Carolina Reapers, I'm really happy with them. So there isn't much going on here in the greenhouse. Obviously I've got my leeks, musselburgh, boltardi, beetroot, spring onions and various other bits. My giant leeks, winter leeks. So there won't be much happening in here. At the moment I'm hoping to come down in a week and sow a few more seeds. But what I'll do is I'll take you around the rest of the plot and show you what's happening. Okay guys, I've brought you to the polytunnel because we've done lots of work in here this weekend. As I've said, I've been really busy lately, so I haven't been able to come down here and do much. But we've planted tomatoes in here, and we've put them on a rope, a string system. So I've done a cane system along the top. I've tied string so many inches along the cane, and then dangled them in, and then when we've planted the tomatoes, I've tied a knot at the end of the string and then planted the tomato on top of that piece of string. So hopefully the tomatoes will climb up this string system. Also in here, the celery is coming along, and it's not far from where we can pull it up. I've got lots of stuff in here that will be going out. More broad beans, runner beans, some bright lights chard to be potted on. There's some courgettes also to be planted out. We've got some more radishes coming up, so it's looking really good in here. Lots to be doing. There's also 2 hanging baskets with tomatoes in, and I've also got in my raised planter here the iceberg lettuce, which is coming on, and I've planted 4 different types of chilli in here. So hopefully this year going to have lots of chilies. So I'll take you around the rest of the plot, guys. So I brought you around the front here where my giant cabbage is coming on very nicely. Potted out the other day, and I mulched it and then sealed up the cage, sealed up the raised bed that it's in, sprayed it with a special spray to stop things like caterpillars, slugs and snails, and the cabbage whitefly getting onto it. So I'm really happy with that. Hopefully that's going to be my winning cabbage, Mark and Dave, when you watch this video. Also over here I've got my turnips and my autumn calabrese doing very well. Really happy about that. And then in the raised bed next to them, I've got the first lot of broad beans that I've planted out, and also the cabbages that I've made in that little raised planter. So it's all doing nice in there. Only a few more weeks now and we should start seeing some broad beans. And then in the raised bed here, I've got 50 onion sets of silver moon onions and a couple of shallots over there. So still doing nice. Over here I've got my 2 raised beds with my elephant garlic in. They are doing absolutely wonderful, so I'm looking forward to lots of fresh garlic this year. And next to them I've got all my raised beds and pots with my potatoes in, and they are absolutely doing amazing. So looking for lots of potatoes this year. Also over the weekend we planted, during the week and over the weekend, planted out the sweet corn. So they should come on. I will be growing some more of them because we do like the sweet corn. Today we planted out some courgettes, a couple of different varieties, and over here we've got the chard, rainbow chard, and the peas that aren't really doing much. And then I've got the Kelsa onions my mate Dave gave me as a gift. They are doing fabulous still. Also here I've got my giant sunflower potted up, so hopefully that will be the winning one. But also my missus has decided to join us, so she chose one of the remaining 3 giant sunflowers. I've potted hers on, so we'll see whose is the best. I've got my lavender, French and English. It's doing okay, it's starting to flower again. And also here I've potted out my wife's 2 new fruit trees. So we've got raspberry and blueberry, and also the gooseberry bush. So yeah, it's looking good around here. There are a few areas that need weeding again because I haven't had chance to put anything in the bed, so weeds have just started to shot up. But I'm going to have to do some weeding in the week, especially in this bed where we've got some cauliflowers, all year round cauliflowers. We've got the Brussels sprouts that my mate Dave gave me. We've got them to clear out. But it's not looking too bad around here. In here we've got the 3 different varieties of cauliflowers and the kale, so hopefully they will come on. But as you can see guys, around here. A bit weedy, but the plot's not looking too bad. So hopefully we should be a good growing season this year. We've also put some of the tomatoes around the back here, and hopefully we'll get some tomatoes around the back if they come up. And just to quickly show you my rhubarb box, and the rhubarb is looking healthy again. So yeah, it's all looking good, guys, and hopefully I will see you in the week for a mini edition of Nick's Veggie Patch. But for now, guys, as always, stay safe, protect the NHS, protect yourselves, and hopefully we'll come through this eventually. We can all start meeting each other and really cracking on with our plots. So once again, bye for now, guys. This is a massive shout out to all my YouTube friends. Thanks for watching and subscribing. To see more from Nick's Veggie Patch, hit the thumb button at the bottom of the page to save video to favourites, and hit the button in the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.